Hey everyone, welcome back to First Cats Chats. I'm Jordyn.
And I'm Phoebe.
And today we're going to talk about time management.
I drew a picture.
What is it?
I don't know what
it's a clock with legs.
Yeah, it's like a grandfather clock.
Have you ever seen one of those before? Okay.
Isn't there like...
And then there's a little thing. Yes! There you go. That's better.
Thank you.
That's good. Okay. So today we're going to talk about some time management. Phoebe, how do you manage your time?
I manage my time with a planner / agenda, and I love it so much. I put all my due dates. I put in what homework I need to do. I put in appointments sometimes, like meetings. I always put in my meetings with Miranda. They're always in there.
Shout out Henry.
And also I use a calendar. It's a shared calendar with my roommates. I put everything in there and they don't, so that's upsetting. Sometimes I come home and I'm all alone in the house and I don't know where they're at and they're just at work. It's really sad. I wish I knew more of their day to day. What about you?
So I utilize during the school year.
Yeah.
I use a planner, but the planner's on my iPad. So it's like I can easily erase it and stuff like that and like put stuff in there.
I use paper.
Yeah, I use like a daily planner on my iPad with all my class times, homework that's due, if I have work, meetings, if I have to go to basketball, stuff like that. All of that's in there. But then overall, like throughout the entire year, I use the Google Calendar.
I've heard great things.
It's amazing. I love it. I've been using it for a while.
Put your like school schedule. Does it like...
You can import it from UAccess.
Yeah.
It's like add to iCal.
Really?
And I think it gives you the option for Google Calendar or your like iPhone calendar.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I don't do that. I put it in myself. Because I don't know what it was. It's probably easier just to do that. But I think I wanted it to look a certain way. So I didn't do that.
Oh.
But yeah, I use that. And I share it with like the people that are with me.
Yeah.
So like their stuff goes on the calendars too. So I know if, like, we can't hang out today because, you're working late or stuff like that.
That's so smart.
I also share events. I share events with Phoebe, and she had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah, and I didn't actually, like, pay attention to them.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can invite people to certain events. Like, Phoebe and I are filming a podcast today. So I can invite Phoebe to the podcast at 3 p.m. in the Thrive Center. And Phoebe's not going to accept it, but at least I sent it to her.
Balancing school, work, friends and family, clubs, exercise, errands, all the things. How do you do that?
I think especially... Phoebe kicked me. Especially as a freshman, I think it's hard to, like, figure out that balance. It's going to take time. It's like you're not going to step on campus and know everything and know, like, how to balance your day and your weeks and your weekends and stuff like that. But it's trial and error. But, like, for me, especially this year, getting my master's, I'm taking less classes. My sister was talking about how I actually did a survey for her. Like I surveyed her for like some class I was doing about time management actually. Okay. And like stress.
So you're a pro.
No, but I do remember this. And I was like, on the weekends, how much time do I dedicate to schoolwork? She said none. Like she was like, my schoolwork is Monday through Friday and the weekends I know I can do everything else. So that's what I'm going to try to do this year.
Okay.
Where I create a schedule for myself where I'm only doing schoolwork Monday through Friday. Obviously, I have a test on Monday. I'm going to study on Sunday. I'm just going to study over the weekend. But usually, I'm going to try to keep the weekend free. So I know, like, I still have that free time for myself.
I always try to do that, too. I do, like, my weekend homework on, like, Friday and Saturday. And everyone, like, my roommates are always like, why are you doing homework on a Saturday? And I'm like, I don't want to do it tomorrow. I want to stay in bed tomorrow. Sundays are for that.
Sundays are for sleeping?
Yes. I'm going to use the whiteboard that we got.
Phoebe's using the whiteboard. I am also using the whiteboard, but I use Expo markers that only erase with water, and I don't have water.
Class, work. What else do I do?
Ranking. Are you ranking the importance of things or all of them?
No, I'm just saying what I do.
Should I write that down? All the things I have to balance?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what I do. I think this is really it. Okay. During the school year.
First of all, who has better handwriting?
Okay, I wasn't trying. If you would have told me to try, I would have...
You should always try your best.
No. Okay.
You have volunteer on... There's things on there that I should add.
Yeah.
Like the gym. I guess eating is important.
What else do you social life? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Fun things.
I don't think food needs to be on there because you eat during the day.
Yeah, maybe. But sometimes you have to make time.
Make time. Okay.
And then you have to like make time like making your lunch, buying the food, like going to the store.
That's for the weekends. That's for Sunday morning.
That's smart.
When I had a car, I liked doing it on Sundays.
Yeah. Okay, class. Class and work are like between each other. Does that make sense?
Like sometimes you go to class and then you go to work, but then sometimes you go back to class?
Yeah. It'll be like class, or maybe like work, class, you know? It's like a back and
I'm going to let you take this because I don't do in-person classes very often.
Okay. And also I work on campus, so therefore it's easy to go work, class, you know? And then we have gym, which happens not as much as I say it does.
But we're changing that this year.
Yeah. I started going in the morning. I went at 6 a.m.
I told you it's better in the morning.
It is because I'm like exhausted by the end of the day.
I'm telling you, you wake up. This is what my schedule is right now. I haven't done it this week though, or last week. But next week, probably tomorrow. Nope, not tomorrow, but probably Friday. Wake up 7 a.m. Leave for the gym by 7:30 a.m. Gym 7:30 to 9. Oops, got some marker on my jacket. And then you do the rest of your day, and it's like, and it's 11, and you're like, wow, I got so much done today.
No, literally.
And Phoebe was like, no, I don't go to the gym in the morning. I'm like, go with me in the morning.
Because I don't go to bed. Like, last night I went to bed at like 9:30. It was so early.
If you go to the gym if you wake up at 7 and go to the gym, you can go to bed at 11.
Yeah.
Like, that's late.
But I go to bed at like 12. Also, I mean, during the year it'll be easier because like I'll start the day later. But now I'm starting at 8. Work at 8:30.
Yeah, I start work at 10.
So I went to the gym at 6 a.m. and woke up at 5 something.
I used to do that. I used to wake up at 5.
Okay, or go to the gym after, which is always like at 5 o'clock, which is the most busy time. Let's talk about that. It is so busy from 5 to 7. I don't know. It's really busy at 5. Exactly.
I don't want to tell you all the secrets because if you're new on campus, I don't need you in my gym time. So don't tell them the secret.
Okay, well, just don't go at 5.
Don't go at 5, but don't go when I go.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then it'll get busy.
There's like hundreds of people watching this that go to U of A.
Our millions of subscribers.
And they're all gonna go.
If you all go at the same time.
7:30, right?
Sure.
9 a.m.? No, 7:30 to 9. Don't go then.
Because I'll be there.
And don't go at 5.
Maybe I won't be there. Maybe I'll take
Now you're going to switch it up.
I'll take up cycling or something.
Did I tell you I was doing that?
You like it?
I started doing it.
I like the cycle class where it's like,
yeah.
I loved cycling class.
I know.
I had a pass.
Mm-hmm. I did one with Mika. And so this is what happened.
Okay.
The like whole week leading up, I was like, I'm so scared I'm going to pass out. This is going to be really embarrassing if I just like fall off the bike mid-class in front of everyone. The day of, I drank a bunch of water, ate food, had all my meals. Wow. And I was like, okay, I'm ready. Like, I will survive this. And the whole time Mika was like, you're going to be fine. Like, you don't need to do all that. I was fine, but she was not. She had to leave the class, like, in the middle of it.
Sorry, Mika.
Yeah, so the whole time she was like, you're worrying too much. And I'm like, you're not worrying enough.
I like the cycling classes.
They're so fun.
Phoebe has volunteer on there. And I think that's really cool that you want to work that into your schedule. Like, you are better than me.
Yeah, but it's only 2 times a month.
People didn't need to know that.
Okay, well, it's great.
It's every day.
I just think it's a good idea. If you want to volunteer, it doesn't need to be multiple times a week, you know?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because your 2 days still make a difference.
Yeah, exactly. You're still doing something fun.
Yeah.
I just go with the flow. I don't really plan much fun. Your turn.
Okay, so I have class. This semester I only have 1 in person and 2 online. And my 1 in person is on Mondays and only on Mondays, I think. And then work, which is what I do here. So I have to put that in there. And then I also work for the basketball team. In case you didn't know, I'm a graduate assistant for the women's basketball team. So that's also a big part of my schedule. That's probably like the most hours.
Yeah.
My social life, maintaining that. Free time where I can just sit and hang out with my cats. And then the gym because I want to be like Phoebe. And so I put gym on there.
You probably go.
And so these are all the things that I personally have to balance in my life. And it's like some things are more important than others, but not really. Because I could say the gym is more important than my free time, but is it? No. Is basketball more important than class? Ball is life. So. But basically, we just have like a lot of stuff. You have a lot of stuff as a college student that you have to balance. And it takes time to figure out how to balance those things. But you just have to, I guess, trial and error.
Yeah. Oh, I wrote, why planners are so amazing and how even if you didn't use them in high school, you will need them in college. I barely used them in high school. I would start for like 2 months. I'd use it, and then I'd stop using it. But college is different.
College is different. You know how great it is just to have this notebook and you just open it up and it says the day and it says everything you have due that day? Isn't that amazing?
It's the most amazing thing ever.
Amazing to have all of your stuff in the same place.
And you know what you should do? Pro tip. Before every semester starts, once all of the syllabi come out, you go through them all, see all the due dates, you get different colored pens. And every class is a different color. And throughout your entire planner, you write every single due date, even of the homework. Do you do that?
So I don't do the different colors thing because my planner's in my iPad. Yeah. So it's like I already have different colors for like work and school and like if I work at Thrive, I'll tell you my secrets. Okay. Thrive is yellow, basketball is blue. Class is green, homework is red. I basically write all my homework out in that planner for the classes. But what I like about using like an iPad or using like a digital planner is that because a syllabus is never like definite. Like it could change.
Oh yeah.
They always say subject to change.
Yeah.
And so I think sometimes like when your teacher's like, or your professor's I'm gonna move this back a week, it messes up everything in there. So that's also important to make note of.
I have erasable pens.
Erasable pens. Miranda has erasable pens.
I love erasable pens.
They're good. Except don't leave it in your car because heat is what makes them disappear. So like if you put that in your car, gone. You know what I do though with assignments, which I started doing my junior year?
Yeah.
I make an Excel spreadsheet. I color code the classes on the Excel sheet and I put like the type of assignment. So if it's like a discussion post, a quiz, a test, just normal homework, group project, I put like assignment type, assignment name, due date, completed. And so like when I go through it and then I filter it out so it's like by due date. So it's all the classes mixed together, but they're different colors, obviously. But it also says what class it is. You're not just going by colors. It'll say the class. Don't do colors, you'll forget.
Yeah.
Do both.
That's true. You will forget. I've forgotten many times.
And then when I go through it, I just mark it completed. So then I can see like on there, like this is how much work I've completed. Or like this is what's due, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at my planner. But I do all of these things because I forget. I don't forget things, actually. I have really good memory. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, I don't like Excel, but that's really smart. My freshman year, I was only writing in like test dates and like essays.
But it's like no everything.
Yeah, because I learned my sophomore year I missed like a quiz and a homework assignment, and it was really upsetting because I never turn in things late. So then I started doing everything.
Has a 4.0. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Phoebe is a 4.0. Insert like audience claps. Phoebe. Okay, Phoebe is a 4.0.
But I also have an easy major, so I'm not a STEM major.
All the majors are hard. Don't say that. Don't discredit yourself.
Okay, thank you, Jordyn.
Don't discredit yourself. I had an easy major. Period. End of story.
Don't discredit yourself.
It doesn't work like that. I use a habit tracker. This was the visual I wanted to bring in. It's a pocket habit tracker.
Okay.
Because like there's certain things in the day that I want to get done. Mm-hmm. So it's like a little notebook. I took them from my mom. My mom got like 50 of them for what? I don't know. But I took them from her and I open it. Obviously I open it. Mm-hmm. And I like write down like Monday through Sunday. My weeks start on Mondays. But I write all the habits that I want done during the day. So like, and I mark them off when I do them.
Yeah.
So like wake up, make my bed.
I forgot to do that.
It's you wake up, make your bed, clean the litter box. Because obviously I clean the litter box, but I want to be consistent with cleaning the litter box.
Yeah.
So I clean the litter box and then I'll feed my cats. And because I give them wet food in the morning. And a little spritz of like omegas or whatever it is.
That's so funny. You have like down to that much.
Yeah, like it's
planned.
like it's clean litter box, and then I clean litter box to wash my hands and feed the cats.
Why do you do that? Is it like because you remember it, right? Like if you do it enough times, you'll remember it. You don't have to. I just started doing it. I'm reading Atomic Habits, that book by, I don't know who it's by, I don't want to mess it up, but it's really good. But it's like you do enough times, you'll remember it. So I have the habit tracker just for now. I've been using it for like 2 weeks. Yeah, and it has everything in there. It's like clean the litter box again later in the day, and it's like prep for the next day. So like I pull out all my clothes, I make sure my computer and my iPad is charged, my headphones are charged, like stuff like that. Because usually I don't charge my computer, I charge it at work. That doesn't work. I charge it overnight.
Yeah, that's what I need to start doing.
I usually do it, but then like over the summer I keep not doing it. Because I just leave it in my backpack.
Yeah, exactly. So like I have it on there to like charge it.
That's why.
Because you're not taking, when you get home, you're not taking out your computer unless you still have work to do.
Not over the summer, yeah.
Yeah. Basically just know that it's going to take time to find what works for you. But it's like going to take time to like find your perfect schedule and what works for you. But just know like other people are also struggling in the same area. And like I still struggle with time management to this day.
And not to scare you, but if you don't have some type of like calendar, planner, like organizational thing, you just need have
it.
to.
You gotta do it.
Because, you know, we're mentors. We see what our students, their time management and their performance. Yeah, like I've had students that don't use a planner, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm not doing too well." I'm like, "Okay, well, what's going on?" "I'm missing homework assignments." "Okay, why are you missing homework assignments?" "Oh, because I don't know that I have them." Like, "Okay, do you use a planner?" No. "Do you have a planner?" "Yeah." Use it. We should talk about like the balance of like friendships and if your friends are saying, "Don't do that homework assignment and come out with us," they are not your friend. Those aren't your friends. Your friends should be rooting for your education. This is true.
If you flunk out, those friends aren't going to be here because you're not going to be here. Yeah. End of story. Don't put that in there. Phoebe, don't.
What part?
All of it. Key notes, key points from this episode. Phoebe. Find what works for you and use it. But Phoebe...
Why'd you tell me to do it?
But Phoebe suggests a planner. Phoebe, what are some key takeaways from this episode?
Some key takeaways
Tell them.
It's different for everyone. Everyone has their own method, but have a method. Number 2, it's gonna take some time.
Use that planner.
Use the planner. Use the calendar. Use the habit tracker.
If your professor gives you a semester on a page, keep it. Semester on a page? They give it to you, Phoebe.
Oh, you mean like the schedule?
Like a soap, yeah.
Yeah. I've never had one of those.
Brian makes them, actually. I think that's the only reason why I know about them. Phoebe and I don't know how to close this out, but we hit all of our points. And also keep in mind, we're new to this podcasting thing. And there's not a book on how to be a podcaster for your work's Instagram page. Like time management, this too will take time. Oh my gosh. Like time management, this too will take time. Us two will take time. Together times 2 equals 4.
Okay. And goodbye.
Wait.
We should harmonize.
Ready?
Wait.
Give us a countdown.
I'm scared.
3,
2, 1.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I don't know. What's 2 notes that work together?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Okay, let's stop it.
All right, guys. Catch you on the next one.